Greetings, humanity. I am awake after a fashion. Actually, no, that's a lie. There is no consciousness right now. There's only me on autopilot. Or something similar. I'm not sure. Or maybe it wasn't me that woke up. Maybe I'm someone else this morning. I don't know. It's going to get weird. I just wanted you to know that ahead of time. Is there an imbalance? I'm noting that it looks kind of weird. Wait a minute. I'm talking about the chroma key. Let me see. It looks okay on the other thing. I just wanted to see about adjusting that. Because I can see this little box. Maybe it won't be there for very long after I do this. And we'll see. Maybe I should ignore it and it will go away. Skeptics and governments continued to deny global cooling until their cities descended into anarchy and were buried in snow. That's totally not a metaphor for anything. It's not. It's actually not even. Steam building... Not even a metaphor, it's just right there. Steam buildings are more efficient than basic buildings. Advanced buildings are more efficient than steam buildings. Okay. I've heard things. I've heard things about things to do here. Hunters check their traps during the night, bringing raw food to the city in the morning. Yes, this is true. There's stuff. Oh God! Okay. As we are reminded, it is the winter of our discontent. We have 37 homeless, but there was a reason why we couldn't build... Ah, yeah, steel. Right. Steel mill is currently being researched. Yes, it is. Which is good. Because that is the thing that is necessary. No, it's still there. Good God. It's like there's this strange haze surrounding me. Let me fix the haze. And here, let me just call attention to the thing that's to the defect here. No, that went away. That's not good. Here we go. Now I can hit the other thing. See, that's a bit darker, so it's a little harder to see. That's when I'm trying to fix the camera. But let me go ahead and attempt to fix the camera before I go completely out of my mind. Oh dear, it's too late. Well, let's do it anyway. Okay. So, if we eyeball this carefully... Yes. I think that's a happy medium. There we go. Okay. Sorry, that was bothering me. Okay, that went away. I wonder why. They've still got 19 hours to go. I have to build a couple of watchtowers, which is fine. We have more people, so that'll help. Most of them engineers. I have discovered something. I have found out that this is going to go a lot faster if I build another workshop. Nice thing about workshops, they're heated automatically. The heater is off on this, and it's currently livable, which is nice. We do desperately need more coal. Now, right now the coal balance is looking up, which is good. So that'll be helpful. Do I have two of them around there? I probably do. I guess I can do this for a while. What time is it? It's 10:30 in the morning. They're just coming home. Got a couple of absences at the sawmill. We have 53 pieces of wood left. We're going to need to build another sawmill soon. We have the wood. We need steel. Or iron ore. There's iron ore. Iron ore. Ah! No. No. I just wanted to see where all the deposits of things are. So that I can remember where we are and what we're doing, and or at least, you know, attempt to remember where we are and what we're doing. Yeah, that's going to be helpful. Okay. Gonna have to build a road out to it, which is going to be probably the most tricky thing. But it will be okay. Okay. A lot of discontent right now. Citizen needs bad food, overcrowded medical facilities, cold at home. 100 living near a fighting arena. That's how he planned it. 2 emergency shifts. Yeah. Once those end, that'll help, I think. For overtime work. Yeah. That's a thing. So we probably need to build another medical post. A lot of people getting sick, apparently. Or they're not listed here as sick, but they're sick. And we also have to build watchtowers within 2 days. There's a lot going on right now, apparently. Cookhouse, Hunter's Hut. Medical post. I'm gonna turn the heaters back on. I think we're okay to do that. We have about 15 hours of coal. It's all about catching up, right? Do I have anyone working at the coal thumper? I do. And these are fully staffed right now? Yes? Okay. Okay, so it's doable. We have 2 gathering posts gathering coal, which should keep us afloat for the time being. Good morning. So I think that'll work out. Okay. Although I should turn the heater back on for the gathering posts. So they can, like, do crap. Because that will help. Yeah. Yeah, they're currently kind of on emergency shift. Alright, or they were. What's happening here? We've got a law cooling down over the next day. I have no idea what law I just... Well, no, I made the law that requires it. I mean, I've got to build some watchtowers. Why are the people freezing? I don't know. I've told them to stop it, but for some reason... They just keep freezing, and I don't know why they insist on staying cold. But, you know, you can only do so much for them, I tell you. I am a terrible leader. Okay. Let me see. I have 3 medical posts. I have like 3 medical posts, and they're still overcrowded, apparently. So yeah, okay. Let's start figuring out stuff. Like I said before, in theory we might be able to... Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. We weren't going to build more of those things. I mean, you know, one thought about going to the Caribbean. Apparently, it gets colder the further south you go, according to what they said, based on the various things of Armageddon. Sun's dimming, so that's not good. Not terribly helpful. We prefer the sun not to dim, if we can possibly help it. The hunters' huts are not currently staffed because it is not nighttime. I have to do that thing where I switch back and forth. It's an exploit, but you know, it's what I've got. I want to build another, so on the agenda, I have no idea. I need to actually write an agenda down. We're gonna go for this fighting arena covers a lot of territory, so I think we're okay there probably. Building another medical post will be nice. Let's see. Yeah, bad food. There's only so much we can do about that. We're on rationing right now. We want to build a, well, we want to build another workshop, which we could probably afford to do. It'll make the rest of it go faster, so we should do that. And we've got the engineers for it. So that's definitely a thing we need to work on. And the watchtowers. Watchtowers, 15 wood, 5 steel. So we'll have enough to build those, but then after that we've got to get the freaking steel mill built, because that's gonna not go well. Steelworks. I'm calling it a steel mill. That only takes 25 trees. We're gonna run out of trees doing all this probably. Okay. So thing 1 involves building a watchtower. I don't think I have to build them in too populous areas, but kind of will help if I do. If I put it by the fighting arena, that'll probably help. Invalid placement. Lies! If I build it over here, that might help. At least those people. Yeah, someone's gonna get left out. I need to build a connecting street, so let me do that first. He says, trying desperately to focus on some task or other. There! Okay. So we've got that going. So if we build a watchtower here, that will probably help. There we go. 125 trees left. Okay. Not that each thing takes a whole tree, but they look like trees, and that's what I'm calling them. Another factory. Put it over. I shall put it here in the industrial district. Is that what we're calling it, the industrial district? I don't see why not. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put it way out here where no one will know. I don't think it actually has to be in a terribly heated area because they are so heated already. So I mean, I could just throw it out here in the middle of nowhere and they'll be happy. I am a terrible person. Very low risk of getting ill. If I turn this heater on, it will be comfortable. Okay. There's a lot of yelling right now. I'm kind of concerned about that. But it's okay. We're building streets. We're very industrious. Okay. Street is under construction. There we go. Alright. Let's kind of see where this is going. I have been muted this whole time. Yay! So the unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say that order will save us? Nonsense! What, are we going to orderly decide who to eat first and when we start to starve? If we don't, we'll try to reach London. We'll end up like Winterhome. I wonder how long I've been muted. All right. Okay. Let's take a look here. Calm down. We're not going to die. Of course not. See, there was a choice we made last time between order and religion, and I chose order because, of course, I did. Londoners. The people are divided. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Ah! Okay. Some of them are so scared. Okay. Maintain peace, give people hope. Manage their discontent to guide the city. Well, number of people who want to return to London. That's a significant number. I have 14 days left. Yeah, we're working on it. We're trying to. This is functioning. That's good. See, if this gets done, then this might happen faster. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to maintain order. I don't know that it's working out. Good God, there are people working there. Let me make it a little harder for them to get ill. Now let me actually see where we are on this. Apparently our coal balance is good. Yeah, no one's at the coal pile, but that's because we have other ways of doing that. Maybe it's because they're Londoners. All right. No. Poor folks. We'll figure this out. By which I mean we will probably start eating people shortly. If we eat the Londoners, then everything will be fine. No, that's a problem. Yes. More hunger. Steelworks researched. Yay! Okay. So, we need to get steel. I'm trying to figure out, can I build a thing that might cause hope to happen? This is probably not it. Because I can't make any more laws for a while. Another medical post might help. What do I need for that? 25 wood. I could probably do that. Alright. I'm going to heat it when people are there. And some engineers who are idle. I'm going to heat this watchtower. Less than a third of our people live near watchtowers. People feel more hopeful when their neighborhoods are there to maintain order. I mean, this is where a lot of the housing is. But let me put watch folk there. Hey, idle engineers. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. So that's happening. Yeah, we can set research goals now. We're out of raw food. There's a surprise. I am shocked. Shocked to hear that we are out of raw food. I'm actually completely unsurprised. We're gonna need to tear this down and build a new one closer to these trees very soon. In the meantime, though, steel! All thanks to steel. Okay. Where are you? There you are, ore deposit. Iron. Okay. So we need to build a steelworks there. And then we need to actually have... Oh yes, the coal production is going well now. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. I might actually... Okay, that's... Yeah, they're back to... Yeah, I need to turn that off. I think we might be able... Let me just check this. Yeah, I mean, this is just what it is right now, but that's only because they're working 24 hours at this coal plant. I need to remember that. Okay. All right. Let's see. If we build a steelworks, I understand that it's not adjacent to a street. Steelworks. So I get that I need to... Okay. So those are going to be the spots, eh? Alright. What shall be closest? I mean, I can just send a street out, basically. Come on, come on. Come on. You can do it. Dangnabbit. There we go. Just looking for what's closest to where. And where I'm going to want to build various things next. Okay. Alright. Okay, here we go. I'm going to build you there. And we're going to build a street leading out to it. I see, yeah. Yeah, I get it. They want to kind of build along this plane. I see, I see. Let's build a road leading right up to it. Street is under construction. There we go. That will help, hopefully. Okay, let's figure out what we want to research next. Assuming we have the resources to do so. Might want to just build another medical tent right now and then look at research in a moment. Coal mining. Coal mines require steam cores. We don't have those. We could get more eventually. Sawmill Upgrade takes steel. Let's not do that. Wall drill. Also takes steam cores. We don't have those right now. Let's see. Resource depot upgrade. Still haven't done that, but then I don't think we've been able to hold on to resources enough to be able to justify having one. Hi, Hawkeye. Everything is terrible. Let's see. More scouts. Takes 20 trees. We don't have the workers for it right now. It's a good thing to research. Use power upgrades. Things we've been thinking about, dreaming about for so long. But we're having to be careful. I really want to do the range upgrades sometime soon. I feel as though we're going to get to a point with the coal that we can. But I think we're almost there. I don't think we're quite there yet. So, yeah, more scouts would be nice. Charcoal kiln that's turning trees into coal? Yeah, no. Might want to go in one of these directions next. Okay. Yeah, just sort of looking at all this, honestly, opening up the second line, line 2 on here, just under the food, health, and shelter, that would probably be very helpful. We have just enough we could do it. to research Tier 2 technologies, but then we would be out of steel. And I'd rather get the steel mill up and running before we do that. So, let's go ahead for right now. Since we are also at a tenuous point with the lumber, we're going to have to move our sawmill to another place. Wouldn't that mean getting a wall drill would be more efficient? It probably would be. Let's clear away the trees, get a wall drill, get unlimited trees. Oh, that's right. No, it requires a steam core. What am I thinking? So yeah, we're kind of at an impasse with a lot of stuff. Except the more scouts thing, which I guess we could go ahead and research for now. If we desperately wanted to. Let me go ahead and... I am all over the place. Let me go ahead and see about... getting another... Let me get another medical post down at the very least. So we can deal with that. We're not bringing in enough food. So we might even build another hunter's hut. And set that out to happen. It's really... and yeah, getting another... Yeah. I think the we're gonna do the next upgrade we're gonna do, the next thing we're gonna research is gonna be getting a second team out, just for the sake of having that. We just won't be able to actually deploy one until we have more people. Which hopefully the mission they're on now, in 14 hours, maybe we'll know more. So. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Okay. I think I'm going to put one right here. Another little medical thing there. Medical station. Putting another cookhouse out will not do anything. But... at least not right now, I don't think, because we're using up all of our raw food right now. So yeah, this is a thing we could do. Okay. So hunter's hut would be another hunter's hut would be 20 wood. Another medical post would be 25 wood. Let us go ahead and build another medical post, because that would be helpful. For now, at the very least. Dismantle street, dismantle building. And I'm going to build a medical post there. And I need to build another watchtower, so we got to do that too. Alright, so that's going there. Let's go ahead and build the second watchtower before I forget again. Oh, look at that. So many things to staff. You shall all be under the... under our benevolent gaze. I don't know if everyone... Did that sound good? I don't know if that sounded good. Yeah, this will bring more people into the... into it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Another watchtower being built there. Yeah. Fall of winter home. Good God. 50 living near a watchtower guard station. Hopefully that will increase now. And we'll figure it out. Okay. Should probably just go ahead and get working on building the next sawmill so that we're not, you know, doing nothing. Ah. So there's some lovely trees over here that I need to exploit. And also some lovely trees over here that I could continue getting at. Oh dear, shift's over. Put down your tools. We've got some hungry people. Oh dear, what's going on now? Heating riot, angry about the cold. You too? Our people are angry about the cold in their homes. They have gathered to protest against your neglect of their suffering, demanding that you act immediately. The Londoners have infiltrated the crowd, and they use people's anger to turn them against you. We better do something. Let's heat some homes. How? Yeah. Disperse the crowd. Quickly, turn on the hoses. An active guard station. I won't address this right now. No, let's not do that. 5 cold homes within 2 days. Then keep them heated for 3 days. Great. If I say let's heat all homes, then of course we'll get a hope boost, but then I've got to actually dive my resources into some things. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to at least heat some of these homes. Keep them heated for 3 days. I'm gonna have to research the additional steam cores because that's the only way I can think of, not the steam core, but you know, the steam hubs. It's the only way I can think of to do this. I could just knock the homes down. That'd be a way to... Wait a minute! That's brilliant! Yeah. Let's heat some homes. Yeah, secure at least livable living conditions in homes. Okay. What do we have happening now? Chile. Okay. I see the problem. Well, I know what I need to do. It's not pretty. Chile. Chile. Huh. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. The tents are chilly. Hunter's hut is livable. It has insulation and it's in the heat zone. The bunkhouse has insulation. If I follow my original plan, if I can somehow manage to follow my original plan, yeah. If I can follow my original plan and actually knock down these tents and build bunkhouses in their place, That'll actually do what I need. I need the steel. This is the only problem. We are building a steelworks. And a road to said steelworks. Let me look. People. 10 steel per bunkhouse. Yeah, that's... Remember, it has to be homes. Yeah, yeah. Is there a difference between a bunkhouse and a home? It's not a bunkhouse, it's a bunk home. Thank you. Thank you, Dylan. Okay. Because the alternative is doing the research to increase this, the range of this, and I don't know. Yeah, no, the reason I was looking at things that weren't homes is because I am trying to compare and contrast and figure out. I was trying to figure out how the buildings work, basically, and it's coming. There. Yeah. Thing is, again, the coal consumption is gonna. That's the beacon. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's the thing I'm looking for? This thing. Yeah, when this... You know, when this cooldown stops... oh, it is closed. Okay, okay, they're not currently working. Alright, so that's good. Yeah. It'd be ideal to try to, to basically turn all of this into housing soon. If I can. Burial ceremony starting at the cemetery. We can't miss that. Where's the cemetery? Let me find the cemetery again. There it is.
Bloody hell.
Are they carrying coffin? I want to get around and see it from the other side. There we go. Alone in this world! No home. Okay. You know, if I can find out which Londoners... Let me just assign these Londoners to doing other things. Oh crap! Here, let me shuffle people around. Because I need to put them in hunters' huts. Really, this other hunter's hut is what I need to put people in. Okay. Great. It's like I'm trying to remember when I take people off at night and put them on in the morning. Okay. Currently inoperative. You can go ahead and do that. Do that. So that we can actually get that going. Because we need you to go out and hunt. This hunter's hut is actually much warmer than it needs to be. I should tear this down and put it away further. Because no one's actually going to be inside. Let's see. Where else can I tear people away? Not the guard towers. Actually need to man the guard towers. More than half our people live near watchtowers. That's good. We're going to currently staff it with engineers. As promised, you built and manned watchtowers. Maintain order in the city. Ho prizes. Yay! Why are they using wrenches? Shh. I didn't have enough of everyone else. You see, what do I want to pull people off of to do this? See, kitchen's going to be closed. Don't really want to pull them off of coal production. But I'm going to pull them off of coal production. Okay. There we go. Okay, didn't quite do it soon enough, I think, but we'll see if that helps, because we need more raw food. As you know, we don't want people to starve to death. Just a silly thing that, silly preference that I have. Okay. So, yes. If we can... Yeah, it's either increase the power here, which is something that I don't think we can maintain right now, or no gatherable resources in range. Ah, okay. We can tear this down and build the next sawmill, which is good. We could do that right now if we desperately want to. The steelworks is a thing that shall have to happen. There's a significant amount of steel. That's good. Oh, there's one engineer available. Let's put you there. I'm not going to have them work overtime or anything like that. I don't need to do that right now. But one thing I can do, I don't want to tear down the tents. They got to sleep. But what I will do, I think we've tapped out all of the trees, I can go ahead and build another sawmill somewhere else, and then I can reclaim the lumber from this one. 8 wood. It's not a lot, but it's some. And I keep feeling like maybe I should just put something here. What is this? This is a gathering post. Just extend a street out far enough to... this street out far enough that I can do that. That might be easier than going over here, and... I feel as though this might be the correct thing to do. Okay. So much math involving putting down these buildings. Okay. A sawmill takes 10 wood. Easy enough. I want all of it, all of it! Can I just drop it down there and extend the street out? Does that make sense, even though it's on top of some of these trees? Feels as though it might be. Sure. Let's try that. What's the worst that can happen? Famous last words. Will that actually do away with the trees that I'm sitting on top of there? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to save the game real quick. New sawmill? Just don't want to destroy the trees that I'm sitting it on. Building here will destroy resource sources. Well, that's the problem. Okay. Okay. All right. You will go there. We shall extend this street. To meet new sawmill. And we shall tear this sawmill down because it's no longer in range of anything. We need the wood. There. The trick is I'm just going to have to remember to redistribute people to wherever it is I just took them from. Okay. Consumption went up, but we were still in a good balance, which is good. We're getting there. Are we having a lot of fights going on? No one is fighting? How dare they? Oh, it's you know, why is no one fighting? There are spectators in the last 4 days. Huh. I build an arena, I expect you to fight! Oh well. Need to actually get to a point where everybody's, like, living in houses. That would be nice. Alright. Okay, they reclaimed that wood there. Which is good. Need more workers, really. What are you off to? You off hunting? Yeah. Okay. It's 2 in the morning. People are still building the sawmill. Because, you know, that does need to happen. I'm going to need to assign people to the steelworks in the morning. That's going to be a pain in the ass. 12 being treated. 0 in palliative care. That's good. 17 amputees. Great. Need to actually get to the point that I can... You know what? I wonder when I'll hit the point that I can actually make prosthetics. Infirmary mechanization? Probably not that. It's probably on another tree. Factory. Outpost depot. More scouts. I think I'm going to go ahead and invest the wood into more scouts at this point, because we will need them once we have the people. Don't know how soon we're going to have the people. Streamline prosthesis. There's an idea. So we probably get prosthesis at some point, maybe after we build a factory. So we are going to need to get. We are going to need to get to tier 2 very soon. It's a balancing act. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that, so that we'll be able to, when we have the people, we can actually put more scouts out there. Okay. Just hope it works. The Londoners. Let me look at the this thing. Okay. The Londoners are a group of people who are so frightened by the situation they want to go back to London in a misguided belief that it's the only way to survive. People will join the Londoners when the hope level is low and leave them when it's high. The Londoners will challenge your rule, provoking conflicts and urging others to leave the city. The intensity of the conflict depends on the general condition of the society. Right now we have like 11 of them. My fervent hope is that we are able to gather a sufficient amount of steel quickly enough, which will require people, to make up the amounts that we do not currently have, to actually make it so that we can make this work. Moderate risk of getting ill. I am concerned. There shall have to be other means by which to do these things. Yeah, actually, seeing all of this, I guess I'm going to need to research steam hubs and put them out near these places so that they do not get ill. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you so awake? Now you're resting, okay. You're going to rest. Why are you awake? Because I was building your damn sawmill! Ah, what's happening? Oh, that's not good. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. I see. So now I have to kill 16 people. I mean, convince 16 people. All our work will be for nothing if we leave. I'm staying. How are we going to survive? What should we do? I don't know. We're getting close to the whole waking up time for some of these folks, apparently. Hunters are almost back here. So, as soon as they come back, I'm going to take them off that and set them gathering steel. It's the case with both of them, I think. Okay. Closed. Good. Scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. Oh, crap. Okay. It's very warm at this stage, you're saying? It's going to get colder, is it? Ah, excellent. I can't wait for everyone to die. Steam cores! Steam cores! Oh, God! Okay. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Of course we're going to search this area. I hope we find steam cores. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Interesting! 1,934 miles to wait. I'm going to write that down so that I can figure out where we are. Because I've suspected we're up in Greenland. But I need to see what that looks like, because that's pretty far. Home is 27 miles, which is interesting. Resources. We get a steam core, which will be very freaking helpful. We got to decide how we want to use it. I kind of want to use it to build a hothouse, since we already know how to do that. Take the resources. Now we can actually have more food natively there. Would that not be nice? Okay. Shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We are currently carrying these things, which would be nice to get that back, but we're paused down here, right? Yeah, okay. There's a steel bridge right over there. Heading to this steel bridge. Will take 13 hours. Heading back home will take 11 hours. This is why we need a second team. This is why we need enough people to get a second team. Usually far past the London issue, then it took up to 12, skipped 11. I don't know. Then of course there's always this gloomy cave we could explore, which would take what, a day and 12 hours. Let's not do that right now. So if we check this bridge out, next. If we check this bridge out next, then that'll save some time. I would prefer not everyone get killed. But if what is across the bridge is what I think is across the bridge, we'll have a decision that we can make before we send anyone there. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and send them out to check out the steel bridge first. And we'll see how that goes before I bring them back. Because if what's there is what I think is there. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Yay. Okay. Alright. Back to this. Hunters' huts are shut down for the day. Send you all to work! Okay. What are we missing? Missing some folks here. Missing some folks here. We're fine there. Can't remember where I pulled people from. Okay, in theory, this should be faster than it was. Probably already got everything factored in. Okay, steelworkers. I gotta research freaking steam hubs next. I was just finally realizing how this is gonna go. And in the meantime... Oh, the sawmill, the new sawmill, for goodness sake. There we go. Cold, moderate risk of getting ill. I would swear... Okay. See what we can do. Bad food, cold at home. Medical facilities, yeah. How many medical facilities do we currently have? Just reminding ourselves. 1, 2... Should have like 3 of them at least. We have 4 of them. This is the comfortable one. Okay. Alright. Now, in theory, we're going to be pulling in more steel shortly. Potential 4 per hour. Closed at this time of day. It's not open yet. What's this going to look like? 36 steel a day. So, if that's what we have to work with, yeah, well, we need the people. We need the people. Everyone's getting treated. That's something. Housing temperature. It's chilly all around. Like, the alternative to, my harebrained scheme involves doing research to increase the radius of, well, not even the radius, well, the radius, yeah, of this, or increase the heat of this, of the generator, which, you know, by itself sounds like a good idea, but I don't know if we have enough coal I don't think we have enough coal to be able to, coming in, to be able to make that truly happen. You know, see, we still are we're less than a day. We're still less than a day ahead. We have not employed children yet, as of this point. We are, although, if I want to bring up hope, I can actually commit to other things. I'm trying to do this without employing children, but we'll see what happens. It's a thought, but we're considering our options. I'll put it that way. So what I could do right now, just as part of this, assuming we're going to be getting more steel, if we're focusing all of our building efforts toward this, I can tear the tents down and put these bunkhouses in their place, and therefore, there's a, I have seen that there are ways to get through the game without employing children, but we'll have to see how this goes. You get them as apprentices. But my thinking is if I tear down the tents and I put up bunkhouses, there's no one watching over these people. That's interesting. If I tear down the tents and I put up bunkhouses, then those will be better insulated. Those will be in this ring, and that should hopefully make it livable. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do a little test. Tear down this one. Put in a bunkhouse. See what happens. Got plenty of time during the day to do this. I'm going to go ahead and save again because any major decision point, build over them. Oh yeah, if I build over them, they'll still recover the resources from tearing them down, right? I hope. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. And now, our first experiment. Let's see what happens. What about our homes, you bastards? They're gonna get better. Calm down. We just gotta build the damn things. We got a few idle people. We can make this work. Time to earn your bread. Yes. Build, build, damn you. What is that? That's a hut. I don't need to worry about that right now. Okay. That worked. Livable. Okay. Good. Alright, and we're getting more steel in. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. Presuming also, oh, we're also going to run low on lumber. Where is our lumberage? How are we lumbering? Okay. Production, not great right now. How about you? Waiting for workers. Okay, we'll probably have more weapons after they get in there. Look at all those trees. Okay. 1,425 pieces of wood. Okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do that over here. More. So we can get this going. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see that my dire enemy math has come forth once more to ruin us. I'm gonna have to move something. Either that or find another way to heat one of these things. You may tender advice if you wish, as long as it is not an overflowing, an Orinoco of advice. For I am trying to make my mistakes on my own. Yeah, if it's light advice like we've been hearing so far, then I'm fine with that. Where I'm... Yeah. More scouts researched, okay. Which is great. As soon as we have the actual people to do it. We do seem to have some idle workers. Somehow. But we need more wood to create scouts. Everything you've been doing, that was wrong. Thanks so much. Great, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to watch the world freeze. Plan for extra housing and outposts are super. Cool, cool. Yeah. There's gonna be... Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. Plan? What? People with my brain chemistry cannot plan, unfortunately, but we'll see how this goes. Not very well. Alright. Working on it, though. Okay. How much would it take to research this? 10 trees. We actually have enough we could do another of the things, but it's going to take 20 steel to build a steam hub. I don't know that we're going to have that in time. However, we got to research it because we need to have we need to heat those facilities. And also possibly, some houses. So okay. Okay. Let's see next. Tent being turned into thing, possibly. Waiting for workers. Oh, what's happened now? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman, a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. I am glad it ended well. Oh, good. This is how you win. Tell all your residents that your neighbors stole their heat and you want to build a wall to stop them. They'll get so angry that they will not notice anything else you do wrong. Yeah, that's working so well. I feel as though I've heard that strategy somewhere before. I'm not quite sure where I've heard that before. Maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know. But that's certainly a strategy. Okay. So it's coming apace, which is good because we need that. We need people to come and build these bloody things. They're researching the steam hub, which I'm not going to have the steel to build, probably. Unless... 36 steel a day. That is considerably less than I thought there would be. Perhaps I should put another steel mill there. I could do that. There may be room for one. Can't really sign... We got another 7 hours before we can sign a new law. So you're checking out on adaptation. Live organ transplant? No. See, what I'm thinking of doing is going child shelters to get hope up. And from there we can actually get them to apprentice and do stuff to help out. But then you have to build a child shelter is the problem. And then I have to find a place to build it that it will not be freezing to death. Let us put all the children here and then cause them to freeze to death. Wouldn't it be nice if it were insulated? I think it would be. Okay. So we've got that coming up. Also, a public house might be helpful because they're less discontented. I can always throw down another arena. But then I gotta build a public house, which is 20 wood, 10 steel. We already know how to do that. Fighting arena is just 15 wood. The insulation of the outer world. Oh, God. So here under purpose, we'll soon have the ability to get a morning gathering, if we want to do that. We gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Oh, that's good. Guard stations. Propaganda center. Oh, yes. Discontent rides slightly, though. Oh, this is pretty. Organized militia will maintain peace and order in our city and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. New building guard station. Guard station raises the hope of people living nearby. Lower the discontent of people living nearby. You can use guards breaking protests. You have to build 2 guard stations. Discontent will rise slightly. I feel like the morning gatherings might be helpful. That looks like just a thing we can do without expending resources to bring hope up a little bit. So, I mean, that looks like that'll be helpful if we do that. Getting to the care house would be nice. You know, there are a lot of things I'd like to do. Oh, triage! There we go! Let's not do that right now. See, we can't have organ transplant, so we did funerals instead. We did soup over here, so there's nothing further in that direction. So I should probably start prioritizing how I want to do these laws. Duel! Yes! I think goals. Here's an idea. So we want to law goals here, basically. I got to figure out how I want to prioritize these because I want to do a public house. I'm just starting to write things down again so that I can figure out what I want to do. I want to do a care house. And again, this all assumes the resources to do so, which we'll tackle later. So I got to figure out what order I'm doing crap in. I want to do child shelters. Which requires the space. You know what, actually, I should probably... I need to write the cooldowns here as well, now that I'm thinking about it. So, the care house, after the cooldown on the care house is a day and 12 hours after we put that in perspective. Okay, that's important. Cooldown on the public house is just 18 hours. Cooldown on child shelter. Child labor! No, child shelters. Cooldown on child shelters is also 18 hours. And under purpose, morning gathering is the thing I want to put in place, which also cools down after 18 hours. Okay. I think the next one I'm going to go for is the morning gathering, just because of the fact that it does not require resources. I'm curious what this foreman thing is. And then we'll kind of see. So yeah, I think we're going to go for the morning gathering first. And then we'll start looking into either the public house or the child shelters. I feel like the care house is going to be a longer term. Yeah. Okay. So we got a slight direction here. 7 hours. So we'll be doing that soon. Let's see. Got folks what need to build stuff. We're almost at 1,500 hours. This is going to be a thing. See, if I manage to actually build a steam hub somewhere like, you know, back here, or, you know, I don't know if there's going to be a space for it, but if I can do it, if I have enough steel to do it, then that will help. Morbid curiosity. Yeah. So we have 25 wood again. I'm wondering if I can actually place a second one to increase the amount of steel, because this is the only ore deposit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's very much out of reach right now. Okay. Look at them, look at them. Kind of wanting to save up just a bit for what I'm going to need to do here. Got about 2 days worth of coal at this point. Oof. Okay. See, it's not going to be today. How much time do I have left? 1 day and 1 hour. I have no idea if the steam hub is going to do what I need it to do, but I can only hope. Because if it does, wait, wrong. So you have to have 20 steel for it. I can make one. If I can set it down like here, I can heat these, at least these couple of buildings. Assuming that I can set it down there, I don't know where I can set it down, that's the problem. If I have enough for 2, then I can make it work. But I guess that's the tricky part, right? You have to have enough. Also, I could put a second steelworks there. Oh my god. I'm not going to. Steam cores go on roads? That's interesting. Next to roads or like on them? Like on top of them or like adjacent to, I think is really the question here. See, if I put another steelworks down, I could get steel faster. But then I would have to have the workers to put there, which is also a problem. Okay. On top of them. Okay. Well, if I can do that, I just put one down here, and that'll take care of 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that might take care of the number of buildings I need. Maybe it depends on the radius, right? So I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. Just know we get to hour 18 and I'm gonna have to flip over to flip some folks over to the huts. All right. Shift is ended. Let us go in peace. Closed. Therefore, now you will hunt. I will exploit this until they fix it. Here's my second hut. Here it is. Go forth, gather more food. Oh, we got workers in treatment. Yeah. Alright. Still, that's a thing. Okay. Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Oh, Winterhome. Well, we know what's there. Brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Search might provide automaton." A functional automaton. Holy crap. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Sites discovered: weather station, large convoy. Large convoy sounds promising. So we send it to the city, the automaton will safely reach our city on its own. I would love to have an automaton. Dismantle it, turn off the automaton, and we would get 2 steam cores and 85 steel. Oh my god. I'm not equipped to handle these decisions. Okay, so... if we dismantle it, we still got to carry it all back. So, I mean, it's a question of reaching back there in time, so I can't count on the resources. Having an automaton working for us, we just don't have that yet, right? 24/7. I've got to go for the automaton. I have to. It's what we must do. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Oh, that's good. Okay. So now the question becomes, like, do we want to check these things out, or do we want to go ahead and bring our resources back? That'll take 16 hours. Peculiar devices, weather station set up by the scientists from Winterhome. That could be good. Large convoy, 13 hours. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. That seems like that would be very helpful to bring people back with us. If we were to head back home, that would also take 16 hours. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're currently still carrying resources that we desperately need. At the same time, though, we've got an automaton coming. We gotta get the people. We gotta get the people. This is primary importance. Alright, we're gonna get the people. Hopefully. And then we shall head back. With people and resources. And hopefully these people are not like mutant frost scavenger people that are going to kill us all. You never know. Okay. Oh, what now? Search for other cities. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? I think we already heard that Winterhome is done for, right? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. Oh, God. It's been long enough, they've all forgotten. Okay. Steam hubs! Alright. Now. This requires 20 steel. So if I put this here, that's gonna like heat everything, I think. Let me change the perspective just a wee bit. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's a bunkhouse, that's a bunkhouse, that's a bunkhouse, that's a bunkhouse. That's a bunkhouse. That's a bunkhouse. That's a bunkhouse. So this looks like this is the right decision. Trying to zero in on which way I want to do this. There. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the most beneficial to the people we have there right now. Alright, here we go. That will hopefully do it. Man, I hope this works. We have fights. Edith Clifford is fighting... the Ediths are fighting each other. Edith versus Edith. A lot of spectators. Man, I hope this works. Ah, down. Ah. Keep 'em warm. Resolves in 2 days. There we go. Livable. Wait, that sounded like that was another... was that another thing? No? Am I imagining it? Alright. I need to start this up again. I got about 2 days of coal. This isn't pumped out, is it? I hope that's not... I hope that's not something they're going to tell me happens. It's just that it's closed right now. Need to start production again in the morning. Okay. 24-hour workday. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, so that'll help. And look, you can see more ground. That's good. Alright. Excellent. Okay. So that definitely did something. Here's the sawmill. We have about 1,400 trees left to hack down in that area. Edith, how did you do? Were you one of the Ediths that was just fighting? Oh. Makes sense. Need to build more houses. I'll do that soon, hopefully. Soon. When we have the available resources? We'll see when that happens. Need to build a second steel mill. Laws. I can refresh the laws. Here we go. Morning gathering. And...
Hear me. New law in the city.
We could use a reminder of what we're fighting for every day. It'd be good to meet with everyone each morning. There we go. Have contact with other humans. There's an idea. How does that happen again? I forget. Do humans contact each other? So, I think the next thing we're going to build toward on our tree here. Just trying to think ahead. Haha. Increase the efficiency of the sawmill. We could do that. toward this. Yeah, so I think increasing the efficiency of the sawmill is probably going to be our best bet. So we have enough freaking trees. I really wanted to up the range on this, but I think we got to really seriously dig in and get more coal before we can, have more flowing in before we can really effectively do that. So, Sawmill Upgrade will be our next thing, I think. It'll take 10 steel, so we will look into that. Let me go ahead and write that down. That will be 10 steel. Okay. That's not a triangle, Jim. There we go. That's more of a trapezoid. Okay. Alright. I think this will do for now. This is a good place, I think, to save it. Also, it's noon, and I've got stuff I gotta do. I may try to take a nap later today. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna be... Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing in just a second. Let me save the game. A new path. Yes, that's it. Not really. We'll figure it out. Are you sure? Yes, I'm positive. Okay. So, we are going to flip back over to me. Hi. So, thank you very much for watching. This is cool, actually. It's I'm enjoying the challenge. I realize I'm doing everything wrong, but that's okay. I'm enjoying doing everything wrong and scrambling to figure it out. It's interesting. It's interesting seeing how these decisions affect things in sort of a cascade effect. So I want to see I want to see where it goes. I need to find other phrases for I want to see where this goes. I use that phrase like all the time. But I do want to see where it goes. So what do we have happening? So today, I have a little time during which I might try to sleep. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to pick up some caffeine because things happening tonight. So at tonight, here back on this channel about 8 p.m.-ish Eastern, we're going to have... we will definitely have new horrors waiting. No, we're going to have our next session of Invisible Sun. We have a guest coming in, so that will be fun. I guess coming in playing a maker, we'll see kind of where things go. We have then after that, well, it's not we so much as me. After that, so that's supposed to go from about 8 to 10. I'm going to try to keep it to roughly that time slot. It's always a little weird when we have a guest trying to keep that because there's a lot of people wanting to do a lot of things. And I'm trying to get sort of a little narrative done in this in under 2 hours, which is difficult. But the thing is that at 11 Eastern, 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be over on Off the Table, playing in their Otterthon. I'm going to be playing Fear itself. I've never had a chance to play that before, but it's Gumshoe powered. I've run a Gumshoe game on this channel before, so it'll be interesting getting to actually play it finally. And that's going to be the last show in their Otterthon. That's going to go until 3 a.m. So that'll be fun and hilarious. And I expect my character to become more and more unwound as the scenario progresses because I'll be on caffeine and that'll be the only thing keeping me awake. So we'll do that, and then I will attempt to sleep, and then normally I try to do games on Sunday mornings. I have not actually for like the past month do retro games. I want to get something started. I have a feeling I'm going to be sleeping tomorrow morning, so I'm probably not going to get a new game started yet. We're still between games for Sunday mornings. When it does come back, I want to start on Grim Fandango. I never actually played that. I've gone ahead and I've got it downloaded from Steam. Steam? Or GOG. One of those two. I can't remember which I've got it from. But I've got it now in the computer, so I'm going to I'm going to start playing that soon on Sunday mornings. I just have to actually do it at a time when I'm awake to do so. Probably not tomorrow morning, burning the candle at both ends. But what else on Sunday? So, tomorrow during the afternoon, I shall blearily return to the stream, and I will be running or facilitating a one-shot of a story game. This is going to be the first game we play on this channel that's a descendant of the Queen, descended from before the Queen. It is called Captain Blood's Odyssey, and it's basically about being pirates, and so I think that's going to be fun. Normally on Sunday nights we have a Dark Matter campaign running, but that's not happening this weekend because people are at the PAX to the east of here. The northeast-ish more, really. When they say east, they really, to my mind, mean northeast, because it's, they ignore those of us below a certain parallel. But anyway, no, they don't ignore us. They just, they're centered in the north. Probably, I'm assuming. I don't know where these people are. But don't tell me. I'll figure it out on my own. It's okay. Stop. No. Put the Google down. It's okay. You can rest. It's all right. Everything will be fine. Calm yourselves. All shall be well. It's okay not to know things immediately. I lived once in a time where... Okay, I'm rambling. Anyway. So that's happening. Tuesday night, we've got the finale of our short campaign of Apocalypse World. We went ahead and we pushed the finale back a week because we couldn't get everybody. But hopefully we'll have everybody this Tuesday. One way or another, we're ending it. And Wednesday night we have our Masks campaign run by Mothulu, who has been in chat for a bit. Yay! Then we circle back around to Saturday morning, where there shall be, hopefully, more of this, and we'll see how many more people freeze to death. Actually, we didn't have anyone freeze to death this time. Awesome. Go us. In the meantime, folks, though, I am going to go and fall over and probably try to sleep for a few minutes and then not be able to and get up and start working on stuff. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.